Hello, good morning. My name is Rosy Ike. I'm a beauty boss. I'm a director with a beauty company. I used to be a banker. I have 11 years banking experience. I worked in the bank for 11 years. Yes, I handled money, handling other people's money. But at a point in my life, I discovered that I didn't know how to handle my own money. And I looked around, I noticed that many of my colleagues had that same challenge. Either we make poor investment choices and all that. And I didn't know all this until about 2.5 years ago when I began my beauty business and I was exposed to personal development. So I started a personal development journey, which has helped me so much to become a better person. If you are watching me online for the first time, please say you can comment new in the comment section. And if you watch this as a replay, I know it's a Monday morning and many people are actually at work. So if you watch it as a replay, just type in replay in the comments section and I will give you a shout out when I see it. And if you watch this and you know there is someone who can benefit from this, please feel free to share this with the person. So I welcome you to today. I captioned it Money Mindset with Rosy. Money Mindset Monday with Rosy, yes. What a day to talk about money. Someone may be wondering, money. Why are we talking about money? Is it important? But the truth is that it is very important. Hi, Ugochi. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I welcome you. So one may be wondering, is talking about money important? Many times we shy away from the topic money because we feel that it's not important. But if you are shying away from talking about money, how will you pay your bills? How will you live your life? So money is a topic that we need to talk about. It's actually something that we need to study because when you study it, you will understand how it works and you will be able to manage the money you have. Someone said that when money notices that it's in good hands, it stays. Even the Bible said it, that money has wings, it flies. So when money notices that it's not in good hands, what will it do? It will fly away. So I have been on personal development journey for 2 years and one of the books I have studied that have actually changed the game for me is Secret of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Secret of the Millionaire Mind. Harv, the author of this book, he used to be a very poor boy. As a young man, he was very poor. He wasn't doing well. So today I'm going to be reviewing chapter 1 of this book, Secret of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. So Harv was a poor young man. He was doing very bad until he came in contact with one of his father's friends, a very rich man, a multi-millionaire. And the man gave him an advice of a lifetime. What did the man tell him? There's this thing we say that you will be the same person you are today in the next 5 years, except for 2 things. Number 1 is the friends you keep. And number 2 is the books that you read. The friends you keep and the books that you read. So Harv's father's friend, the multimillionaire, told him that if he is struggling in any area of his life, it means one thing. It means that there is something he needs to know about which he has not yet mastered concerning that area. And Harv sat down, thought about it. He agreed with the multimillionaire. Then he went on to study about the rich. He started studying about how the rich think. And in his study, he was able to crack how the rich think. he came to see that the rich actually think differently from the poor. The poor has a way of thinking. The rich, they have their own way of thinking. And then he started to think like the rich. He started behaving like the rich. And it changed the game for him. So Harv came up with something that is called money blueprint. Money blueprint. What is a blueprint? A blueprint is a guide for making something. Maybe you want to build a house. It must have a blueprint. You see it first, and then you build it. So many of us, maybe due to our childhood experiences, the people that we interacted with, and everything that we have seen, every one of us, we have a particular blueprint for money. And that affects how we make our money. That affects how we see money. That affects how we handle money. Many people, their money blueprints, because of their childhood experiences, they see rich people as evil people. They see rich people as people that rob the poor for them to be able to acquire their riches. So because of that, they hate the rich. And because they hate the rich, they remain poor. Because you cannot attract what you hate. So because they unconsciously, when they see someone driving a flashy car, they despise that person, they hate that person, because they feel that that person must have robbed someone to get money to buy that car. Or when they see somebody with a very beautiful house, they hate the person because their money blueprint is at work. So Harv talked about money blueprint. He said that money blueprint, what I learned from his book, he said that money blueprint is something that is engraved in our subconscious. Because we as humans, many times we focus on the physical world. But the physical world is controlled by 3 other worlds, which is the mental world, spiritual world, and the emotional world. So the mental world, the spiritual world, and the emotional world, the 3 worlds are what give birth to the physical world. Example, let's say you are typing something on your computer and you want to print it out. After typing it, you print it out. That thing, when you print it out, you now notice that there's an error on the printout, and you bring an eraser and you erase the error. You correct it on the printed document, and you go again to your computer, to the soft copy, you hit the print button and you print again. That error will still be there. No matter what you do, if you like, go and take a study on how to erase an error on a document. If you do not correct the error from the soft copy, if you print it 1,000 times, the error will be there. So Harv said that is how life is. Many times, we do not know that the problems we are having in our outer world is because of the issues we are already having in our inner world, which is our mind, our mental picture, our spiritual, our emotional world. So these things are what gives birth to the physical. Then Harv talked about that in this world is a world of duality, where we have many things have opposites. You have short and tall. Without short, tall will not exist. We have ugly and beautiful. Without beautiful, ugly will not exist. So that is the same way that in the study of money, there are outer laws and there are inner laws. The outer laws are things like business strategies, your business skills, your knowledge, your education, and all that. Many times we face on the outer laws. But the truth is that both the outer laws and the inner laws are very important. The inner law is your money blueprint, your experiences about money, how you see money. Is it something you accept? Do you feel that handling too much money is a sin? If you feel that it is a sin, then you will not be able to attract money. So Harv said that the invisible control the visible. But many times we focus on the visible. We are looking at the outer world, not knowing that just like you have in a tree, the roots, they give birth to the fruits. Without the roots, there will be no fruits. And if the state of the root is poor, the fruit on the tree will be poor equally. But some farmers, maybe out of ignorance, some human beings, we keep looking at the fruits. We keep focusing on the fruits, not knowing that as long as the fruit is there already, you cannot do anything about the fruit. What do you have to do to correct the poor quality of the fruit? You go to the roots. You strengthen the roots, because it's the roots that will give birth to the fruits. So you cannot do anything about today's fruits, but you can do something about tomorrow's fruits. Yes. How can you do something about tomorrow's fruits? By going back to the roots. You can apply manure. You can do one thing or the other. You strengthen the roots. And when you strengthen the roots, it will give you the fruits that you desire. So that is the same way it is with money. When your blueprint about money is not okay, what do you need to do? You face it and you work on it. And when you work on it, you will see that you begin to see money as a good thing, something that you can have and something that you should have. And when you begin to see it like that, automatically what happens? You begin to attract large sums of money. We live in a world of cause and effects. So many times we are looking at the effects. We focus on the effect and we forget about the cause. Have said that money is a result. Wealth is a result. Health is a result. Illness is a result. Your body weight is a result. So these things are results of something. Something caused it. So, and another thing he talked about, he said that many people see wealth as luck. There is nothing like luck. Many people feel that if you come from a rich background, automatically you will be rich. If you come from a poor background, automatically you will be poor. And have said he faulted that statement that is very wrong, because many of the millionaires and the billionaires, many of the rich people we have out there are people that their backgrounds were nothing to write home about. So that your father is a rich man is not a guarantee that you'll be a rich man also, if you do not do what you're supposed to do. And then he said that many people, you see them, they come in contact with large sum of money, but at the end of the day, that money just disappears from their hands. Why? Because they have not built internal capacity to handle that money. He gave an example with lottery winners. He said that many lottery winners, they come in contact with large sums of money. They win large sums of money. But because they have not built internal capacity to handle that kind of money, what happens? That money disappears from their hands and they go back to status quo. They go back to how they were before, because that is their comfort zone and they stay there. So, but if a rich man, a multi-millionaire or a millionaire or a billionaire, a rich man that has built the internal capacity on how to handle money, if that man should for any reason lose his money, he has a millionaire mindset. Yes. He has a millionaire mindset. And if for any reason he loses his money, it takes a short while and he will get back that money. So that is why I advise people, don't be running around. You are doing something and they tell you this one is better. They are paying more money. You just leave what you are doing and you rush off. You should be focused on who that thing you are doing will make you to be, who you are becoming. Because it's who you become that will preserve whatever wealth you build in the long run. If your job or your business is making you a better person, stay there. Stay there, because that better person is making you to be is what will make you handle large sums of money when it comes. But if you are running after money, forgetting that money is a result, and you run after money, they tell you that this one is better. Please come to this place, it's better. And you rush off and you go there. Even when you just hit that money accidentally, what will happen? Within a short while, you'll be wondering and you'll be asking yourself, what did I do with this money? What happened? How come it disappeared? Because the Bible said that money has wings and it does what? It disappears. So who you are, he also said that the amount of money you make will be determined by your level of growth. Your level of growth. The money you have cannot be bigger than who you have become. the money that you have in your hands cannot be bigger than who you have become. So who you become is what will sustain your money. So that is why it is very important for us to concentrate on personal development. I tell people that personal development is key in whatever you are doing. Don't think about how much money is it going to make me in the next 6 months? How much money is it going to make me in the next 1 year? You should think about the skills, who you are going to become in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, your leadership ability and your relationship abilities and all that. And before you know it, money will come and it will stay in your hands. So this chapter 1 of this secret of the millionaire mindset, was able to explain what money blueprint is all about. And me, I also sat down and I thought about my money blueprint, how it was with me when I was growing up, and how I can change some of the things that were not okay. And then have said that if your motive for making money, you want to make money, and it's because you want to prove to people that you can be something, even when you make that money, you will not be happy. Even when you make that large sum of money, you will not be happy because the motive you have about it is not good. So you should just, what you should actually focus on should be to provide value, add value. So if you are adding large value to people, it automatically translates to wealth for you. So if you check your bank account or your monthly take home and it's not so big, that is the same value that you are adding. And how can you increase your monthly take home? How can you increase the money that comes to you? By increasing your value. When you increase the value you render in the marketplace, the money that you have, the money that comes to you will automatically increase. So we need to know these things, because when you know it, it will help you and it will take away unnecessary stress and some decisions that we take out of ignorance. So reading this book has changed my life. It has opened my eyes to so many things that I apply to my life, because I want to change the fruits that I'm going to get in the next couple of years. So I'm sowing the seeds. I'm taking care of the roots now. I'm strengthening the roots so that in the next couple of years, the fruits I'm going to get. Hello, Ekene. It's good to see you here. Thank you for watching. Thank you. So in the next couple of years, I know that the fruits I'm going to get are going to be what I desire. So that is why I am putting in the time, putting in the investments, everything I need to put in now to become a better person. So chapter 1 of this book, Secret of the Millionaire Mind, has been able to teach me that there's a money blueprint. And the money blueprint you have, every one of us, we have money blueprints. And the money blueprint you have is what is going to determine the amount of money that comes to you at the end of the day. The book has also taught me that the physical world is just a result of what happens in the mental world. Hello, Chukuma. It's a pleasure to see you here. Thank you for watching. So the physical world is being controlled by the mental world, the emotional world, and the spiritual world. So we should not be focusing on the physical world. We should actually go back and focus on our mental world. Before you see large sum of money in your bank account, you should see it in your mental picture. You should be able to visualize it. So when you visualize it and you train yourself to add such value to your world, that money will automatically come physically to you. But when you are focusing on large sum of money, you want to have it, and you're not doing anything about it, you're not trying to improve yourself, you're not trying to go out there and get the skills or the knowledge, you just want that money at all costs. Or maybe they tell you about something that is shiny, one shiny ball there, one business they tell you Just start it, put in the just little effort, and before you know it, you have this kind of money. No. People that are telling you that, they are focusing on short-term gain. But when you think long-term, you will focus on personal development. You will focus on who you are going to be. You will focus on becoming a better person. And when you become a better person, automatically, the money that you have increases. Thank you so much. So that is it for today. Money Mindset Monday with Rosy. So this is actually our first episode. We'll be having it by Wednesday. We'll have another episode. I hope you found value in it. If you find value in this and you know someone who might benefit from it, please feel very free to share it with a person. I welcome you to join me again this Wednesday by 10 a.m. On Wednesday, it will be Money Mindset Wednesday with Rosy, and it's going to be power-packed. Thank you so much, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.